do something a little bit different using some ingredients that you might not have in your backyard. We're going to make a Yucatecan style pork-pibil, turning our slow cooker into something approximating the Yucatan pit oven. Let's get the banana leaves ready. These are fresh ones that I got at my local Mexican supermarket, but you can also get these at Asian markets. We're going to trim them to fit into the slow cooker. First thing you're going to do with the banana leaves before you put them in the slow cooker is you're going to toast them a little bit over an open flame. It makes the banana leaves look really cool, and it softens them up so they're a little bit easier to handle. Just run them right over there, and you'll be able to tell when they're toasted. They get soft and supple. It gets this beautiful shiny surface. Obviously, you can substitute just foil inside. This is a 6-quart oval slow cooker. You can use any kind of slow cooker you happen to have. So let's take a look at the pork. Any sort of boneless pork shoulder product is what you want to use. And you can see it's got a nice amount of fat in there. Don't fear the fat. Fat is where so much of the flavor comes from in pork. So we'll just cut this up into sort of largish pieces. Again, don't trim the fat off. It will cook out. Okay, so moving right along, let me tell you what's going to go in the marinade. Onions and garlic. There's chilies. You could also use a habanero chili in this if you wanted to, but I kind of like the green flavor that a serrano chili gives. And then this great stuff is called achiote paste, and it comes in these little bars. It's very inexpensive. I've got white vinegar and fresh squeezed orange juice, and next we're going to go over and make this in about 10 seconds flat in our mini chop. I've got a little bit of toasted fresh cumin seed here, and I'm going to grind it up. The smell is just gorgeous. It's like toasted flowers. It's impossible to describe. So here we go with the ricotta. I've got some onions, some garlic, some serrano chilies. I've got the achiote paste, a couple of spoonfuls of salt, and goes the cumin, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed orange juice. So we're going to grind this. That brick red color is one of the characteristics of annatto paste, and it has such a distinctive flavor that there's no mistaking pork-pibil for anything else. Alright, I'm going to mix it up. All of the pork with the ricotta. I wouldn't do less than 2 pounds with this amount of adobo. And then I'm going to put it in on top of the banana leaves. On top goes our last piece of banana leaf. Before I fire it up, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water. And this pibil is just going to sit there and simmer in its own juices and that wonderful adobo sauce for about 8 hours on low. Pibil is traditionally served with a really interesting salsa with habanero that's called Schneider, which means dog's nose, because when you eat it, the habaneros will make your nose run. But it's a perfect complement to this pork once it's done. You take a little bit of red onion, mince it finely. Next up, Roma tomato. Cut the outsides off the inside, and you're going to dice those up as small as you can. Okay, these guys into a bowl, and then on to the next thing. Habanero chili. We're going to use about 1/2 habanero, and you really don't want to get this on your hands or on any other part of your body that you really care about. Rough chops here just to get it started, and then just mince it with your knife. And now the seasonings. We're going to use a combination of fresh lime juice and orange, a little dash of white vinegar in here. Again, cilantro always added at the end so it keeps its freshness. Don't chop it too small. Be a little bit on the chunky side, and of course salt. The longer this sits, the hotter it's going to get. So if you like a good kick from your salsas, make this a couple of hours ahead of time. Alright, so let's check and see what's happened to our little slow cooker oven here. Oh, that looks fantastic, and it smells just delicious. That's about 8 hours cooking. You can see the bright red color from the annatto seed, from the achiote, and that sauce is just going to be all-time delicious. So, let's make some tacos. And I'm going to use small white corn tortillas. A little bit of the pork on there. Oh man, that looks good. And most of the fat, don't forget, has cooked out. A little juice. Salsa. Of course, a little bit of cilantro.